So before everyone join, I will just quickly revise about the topics that we discussed in the demo 1 session. So today is demo 2 session. So in the last class, we have just discussed about what does the full stack Java module contains. Like what are the modules that are going to be covered in the full stack Java. Like we have discussed about 3 modules we have, that is backend, front end, and then you will be having database. So these 3 modules we are going to cover in the full stack Java. Okay, so coming to the backend part, you will be learning like core Java. It starts with core Java, all basics, concepts, everything we'll be discussing. And coming to next, we will be having advanced Java. And then next, you will be having what? Frameworks. These all the 3 modules that we are going to cover in the backend. Core, advanced, and then what? Frameworks. Core will have all basic hoops, concepts, and everything. And advanced Java will have like JDBC, servlets, and then JSP. So these are the advanced Java topics. And in the frameworks, you will be learning about the Spring, Hibernate, and Spring Boot also. So these the things you will be learning in the frameworks. This comes like backend and it will take from 3 to 3.5 months. Okay, so 3 to 3.5 months it will be taking almost. And front end will include, as I said, HTML and then CSS and then JavaScript. These are the 3 things that you are going to learn in the front end. And also along with this, you will be learning React.js, one open source library used in the framework. Okay, so React.js. So with this all, you can develop the front page. We discussed everything in the clear. Backend, you will write the code for connecting to application from your application to the database. Front end, you will be creating the front UI, like a user interface, where the user can easily communicate and write his data or sign up, everything. He select information. The front end page will be created by what? HTML, CSS, and JavaScript with React.js. And in the database, you will be learning about, first of all, what is database? We discussed yesterday, database is used for what purpose? Storing huge amount of information. And along with the database, you will be learning about what is DBMS and what is RDBMS. These all things means generally when we teach Oracle or any database, we will just give you the basic information. What is database, RDBMS, and difference between DBMS and RDBMS. And also you will learn about what is normalization and acid properties. Like this, you will be learning about basic things about the database and you will learn in depth about SQL and PLSQL. So all the modules will be teaching in depth so that you can get, if you get the opportunity of front end, back end, or for the database also, you will be ready to apply for the job. And as I said, the duration for backend is 3 to 3.5 months. In the same way, this also will be from 3 to 3.5 months. And in between, we will be teaching you what? Database, which will require almost 1 month. Okay, it will require what? 1 month. So overall 6 to 7 months. When we start teaching the Java after 1.5 months, parallelly you will learn the database also. And by the time 3 to 3.5 months, you will be completing 2 modules. And remaining, you will be doing the front end part with project. And each and every module will be having a individual project. Core Java, Advanced Java. Excuse me, I'm sorry. core Java, advanced Java, and frameworks. Everything includes the project. So every module, almost you will be doing 3 to 4 projects. So backend you will do 3 projects, and front end you will do on HTML 1 project, CSS combination 1 project, and all together 1 project. And in the same way, when we teach database, we will be including all together one, and finally you will be doing one complete project. So you will be having knowledge on each and every module in depth so that you will be doing the projects. And we also discussed about the internship. So once the first module or 2 modules have been completed, you will be start doing the project where you can include that in the certificate that you have done in 6 months of internship. Because you will be doing really the project here, you can answer all the questions they asked you. So that advantage is there. But you have to attend the classes regularly, and also you should have the MCQ and mock interview score also should be at least 6, and you have to complete the project by yourself. Okay, then only you will be getting that internship certificate. Okay, so these are the things that you are going to get from the full stack course. And every day assignments will be there. Okay, you will have like every day assignments, and weekly once you will be having MCQ test that will be done weekly once. And also you will be having mock interviews 2 weeks once. Okay, like whatever the modules you have been learned in the week, you will be also having what? Mock interviews for 2 weeks once. It is must that you have to attend so that you can improve by yourself. Okay, these are all things will be there. And every day we will be sending you the text file, whatever the text file that I'm typing here, like running notes, the text file we will be sending. And along with that, we will send the document wise, topic wise, and you will also get the programs discussed on that day, and also the recording. Here, the important thing is like you can download the notes and programs. No problem. Recording also will be available from 1 year the day your course started. Suppose today or yesterday the course started for 1 year. Again, you will be the recordings you can view anytime after the course completed also. In 6 months or 7 months, you completed the course. Remaining 4 or 5 months, you can go through the recordings anytime you want. Okay. So to 1 year, the recordings will be available for the full stack course. Understood? So these are the complete course and advantages that you are going to get. Along with that, we are also providing for free the communication and aptitude classes, as I said. So the communication and aptitude classes are very important. If you are very good at communication and aptitude, we will not force you to join, but we will ask you few questions or some test. If you're not up to the mark, we recommend you to attend those classes because it will really help you in the interview. So all of you should utilize this communication and aptitude classes also. So because the first round of interview will be the written test of aptitude, and then tell me about yourself and your interest, hobbies, will be communication classes only, right? So everyone have to be good at that, because if you want to prove yourself, first you have to go through these 2 rounds. So that's why we strongly recommend you to attend these classes if you're not up to the mark of it. Okay, clear? Any questions? Online students, is it clear about yesterday's session? I have just revised. Do you have any questions? If anyone is there who joined today for the first time, if you have any questions, you can please let me know. Is it clear, everyone? Can you all hear me, online students? Okay. Okay. Yes. So in the last few minutes of yesterday's session, I started what is Java programming language. And first of all, I discussed about what is a program. What is a program? It is a set of instructions to perform particular task. Okay, it is a set of instructions to perform what? A particular task that we have seen. And we can do the program in different languages, C or C++ or Java, like this. We have so many languages. Why we are choosing Java? Java, as I said, it is a high-level language and it is a platform independent language. It is a platform independent language. That means what? You can write once and run anywhere. Why we are writing once and run anywhere? Because of its compiler and interpreter. Okay. So generally any program you write, you will write the program and you will save the program. And first of all, you are going to compile the program. What you're doing? You're going to compile. Once you compile, you will be generating what? Bytecode. You will be generating bytecode. In the Java, we have additionally one interpreter. What is that we have? Interpreter. Here we have JVM as our interpreter. JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine. So JVM. So JVM acts as an interpreter to convert this bytecode into machine understandable code. Machine understandable code. Understood? Because of this reason, if you develop any application on this platform, it will can work on any platform same. That is the reason we say Java is a platform independent language. Got it? So we will be learning some information today about Java also. Okay. Here, first of all, who developed the Java? Java is developed by, there are so many people, but the main person who involved in this is James Joslings. And there are so many people like Patrick Norton like that, but James Joslings is the main person who developed the Java programming language. Initially, the Java programming language is with Sun Microsystems. Who developed it? Sun Microsystems. Now it is taken care by, it was handed by what? Oracle company. Okay, so initially it was developed by person James Josling with Sun Microsystems. Now it was with what? Oracle. Okay, so now if you are seeing the Java symbol, Java book or anything, you will see one coffee cup symbol. Do you see? One coffee cup symbol you will be. If you want, you check once that coffee cup evaporating something symbol will be there. Why means initially, okay, so initially the name of Java is not in the beginning only Java itself. Initially the name is oak. What is that? Oak. It's a name of, it's a Latin word which is a coffee plant name. But later, due to some name conflicts or where maybe there is some other language similar to this name, so they have renamed this oak to Java. Initially, it's not Java, but later they have renamed the oak to what? Java programming language. Clear? So, this is about like simple small history about the Java programming language. It was developed by a person, James Josling with Sun Microsystems. And initially the name also is what? Oak. And then later they have renamed it to what? Java programming language. Okay, so Java is very important and specific programming language because of its features. Because of its what? Important features. So what are the features of the Java? So first of all, it follows all the OOPS concepts. Okay, 1 second. Do you want me to repeat? Repeat. Excuse me, Sidhu, what you want me to repeat?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, yes, Sidhu.
Ma'am, can you repeat again with the Java developed by some name?
Yeah,
Dot
sure.
dot.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, ma'am. I can.
Okay. So see, Java is a important programming. It is a platform independent programming language and it is developed by a person. Main important person is who? James Joslings. And there are few people like Patrick Norton and so many other people are there, but he's the important person. And it was developed by Sun Microsystems with the help of. Now this handed over by what? Oracle company. Got it? So initially it is with Sun Microsystems. Now it is with what? Oracle. Now, if you wanted to download anything related to Java, you will go to the Oracle site only. You will not go to any other site. It is now completely taken over by what? Oracle company. Okay. And initially the name of Java is Oak. What is that? Oak. And later it has been renamed to what? Java programming language. Clear? So this is about like small history about where, like who developed and what is the initial name and everything. Okay, clear? Okay, yeah, good. So if you have any questions or if you miss anything, you can just ask me like that. So now what are the features of Java that made it very important to develop the real-time applications? So it follows all the OOPS concepts. That is the major important like feature of Java. And also we have something like it is a simple, easy programming language. Okay, it's not very tough as you heard before. It is a simple and easy programming language to learn. And it is a object-oriented programming language where it follows all OOPS concepts. We'll discuss after few sessions about all the OOPS concepts. What are the OOPS concepts and all, we'll discuss little later. But as I said, it is a completely object-oriented programming language. That means what in Java, every single term is considered as one object. It's considered as what one? One object. Like a book is an object, a pen is an object, laptop is an object. Everything is considered as what? One object. And to explain about the object, we will consider a one class. What is that? Class. So now you will be having a question, what is a class? You can easily understand class is nothing but it is a blueprint of an object. Blueprint of what? Object. Suppose you consider car. Car is there. Class car you can write. How you can write? Class car. Then you can explain about the car in your class. You will open the curly brace and write like this. Inside this, you will explain about the car, like what is the name of the car, what is the cost of the car, speed, any special features, everything you will explain. So now what class is helping us to do? No, it is explaining about the object, right? Something like, so class is nothing but it is a blueprint of objects. Okay, class explains about the object. Technically, you can tell class is a collection of members and its member functions. But meaning, if you want to understand what does class do, it explains about the object. So now what is an object? Any real-time entity. What is an object? Any real-time entity is what? Object. Book, pen, pencil, everything is considered as what? One object only. Clear, everyone? So like this, you can just understand that Java is a object-oriented programming language. Clear, everyone? And we can also tell Java is a most secured language. Java is what? More secured language. We can tell it is a secured language because of many features. Something like if you wanted to hide some information that you are typing. So you will have some specifiers like public, private, and then protected and default. We will discuss about these in detail, but I'm just telling you why it is called more secure. There are so many other features also making it secure, but one of the simple reason is like if you want to hide any particular information from others, you can make the data as what? Private. Suppose, see, if I ask you everyone your name or your Gmail ID, your Facebook ID, you will tell me. No problem, your mobile number. But if someone asks you your passwords, will you share with them? No, right? You want them as secure. You open a Facebook account. Sometimes you want to reveal your name and then you wanted to reveal your email ID, but you wanted to hide your age or you don't want to reveal for everyone your mobile number. Then what? You will make it as what? Private. By making it as private, you can secure some amount of data. Like that, others cannot view your data. You can hide the information from others. And whatever information you want, like anyone can view, you can make it as what? Public. So if you declare any data in your programming language as public, so that everyone can access it. If you are making it as private, no one can access it. The Facebook example, you make your name, ID as what? Public. So everybody can view it. But some data you make it as private so that no one can use it. What about protected? See now, sometimes you will lock your Facebook profile. I will send you the friend request. If you accept the friend request only, I can view your page. That means what? You kept your page as protected. You can be viewed, but only if I am friend of you. If I'm not friend of you, you will not allow me to view your page. So the protected means what? Only the friends or subclasses can use it. That is a simple meaning of what? Protected. Okay. And default, if you don't specify anything, it will go into what? Default. We'll discuss that in access modifier in depth. But you can make this as secured by making it as what? Private. By making it as what? Private. And one more important point we have is like it is a robust language. What is that? Robust. Hacking or breaking the program and finding out the passwords is very tough. It is a strong language. Why? Because it has automatic memory management. What it has? Automatic memory management. That means what? The memory allocation and deallocation is done automatically. But whereas other C or C++ programming, we have dynamic memory allocation and where you have to allocate and deallocate the memory. It won't automatically garbage collect. Here we have automatic garbage collector or collection. When you are declaring or storing any data, maybe the person name or car name or any book name or anything you store, it occupies some memory. Yes or no? Suppose you purchase a mobile, you take a photo and save it. Will it occupy some memory? You are living in a room, you bought a fridge TV. It will occupy some memory, a bed cot or anything. Yes or no? If you want some space, what you will do after your usage, you will put it out. In the same way, in Java programming also, you will write the code, you will save the data. Say maybe you are adding two numbers, multiplying two numbers. A has some 10. You say A is having some 10 and B is having some 20 or 15, whatever it is. And you are telling C is equal to A plus B. Simple addition. This will occupy some memory, right? So automatically the memory allocation is done. And once you are out of the program, there should be the memory allocated should be again removed, or it should be deallocated. It should be what? Deallocated. If not, what? You will have some errors like out of memory error. Yes or no? The memory will not be sufficient. You will get in Gmail also, right? The memory is storage is out full. You have to remove the data or extend the storage like that. In mobile phones also, you will be getting everyone. The storage is full and all. To avoid that error in our programming, or because you are doing the programming, your laptop memory or desktop memory should not be full so that you cannot save any program. So you need not bother about it. In Java, we have automatic garbage collection. Once you're done with the program, it is out of the scope, the memory is automatically deallocated so that it can be utilized for other programs. When you're working till you see the output, when it is in scope, yes, the memory is allocated. Once you come out of the scope, then the memory is what? Deallocated. You're not using it, the memory is what? Deallocated. So that the memory can be utilized for other programs or other things. So it will be faster and you will not get the out of memory error. That is what is called automatic garbage collection in Java. Because of this feature, we can tell that it is a robust, strong language. Clear, everyone? Are you following all? Everyone, are you following? Okay. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. So these are like some of the features. And as I said, it has an interpreter, and also it is multi-threaded. This is also one of the important feature of Java. What is this? Multi-threaded. So what do you mean by multi-threaded? Multi-threaded programming language means at a time you can do multiple process. At a time you can do what? Multiple process. We know multitasking. Everyone know multitasking. What is that multitasking? We all do multitasking, right? We listen to the class, we write notes, running notes, or sometimes when you're studying in the laptop, you will be writing notes, you are be reading in the background, you will be downloading some music, or you will be listening to the music. At a time, you will do multiple tasks. That is what is called multitasking as a human being. In the laptop also, we will be doing, in the machine also, you will do multitasking. What is that? You will open the Word, Notepad. See, now I have opened the Notepad Plus, Eclipse, so many things. I may be going to the Google Chrome, and here I may download some movie or some music. So what will happen? I am doing multiple things on my machine. The machine is what? Doing multitasking, right? But when you are doing multitasking, what will happen? Sometimes there will be a burden on the CPU. Yes or no? When it is doing, we also, if you do too many tasks at the same time, our efficiency will be less. If you do single thing at same time, it will be good. But if you do too many things at same time, we cannot complete anything at the faster or more efficiently. So that is the reason we are switching to what? Multi-thread. Multi-threading is also type of multitasking only. It is also what? Type of multitasking only. But there is a small difference between multi-threading and multitasking. Multitasking means at a time you will be doing multiple big process. Multiple what? Big process. But what is multi-threading? Single process is divided into multiple sub-process. what you will do, single process is divided into multiple sub-process. Now, see, let us say 10 people are there. For all 10 people, if I'm giving single 10 projects, if I've given, it will be heavy burden for you to do multiple things. But if I take one project and share between multiple people, then you can finish it fast and also you can do the short work efficiently. Yes or no? So now opening the Word document, if you see here, if I open any Word document, the Word document will have multiple process. Opening Word itself one process, right? Opening Word, Notepad, each thing is one process. Here in the Word, you will be having spelling check and grammar check. Yes or no? Sometimes you type something. If there is any spelling mistake, it will suggest you. Or grammatical mistake is there, it will suggest you. So instead of doing multiple process at same time, I will take single word as my process and spelling check is sub-process. Grammar check is what? Another sub-process. So at a time you are doing here also multiple process, but small process. This is called multi-threading. So multi-threading and multitasking are almost same. Doing multiple process at same time. But in multi-threading, single big process is divided into multiple sub-process and they are done at same time. They are divided into multiple sub-process and done at same time. This feature is available in what? Java. In Java, you can do multiple sub-process at the same time, not a huge process. If you're doing again huge process, it will be burden on CPU. It may hang your system. It may not work properly. That is the reason we take a single process and we do it. Clear? So this is also one of the important feature of Java. Like it is a simple and secured language. It is a robust language and it has, because of automatic memory management, it is multi-threaded and it is also interpreted. What is it? Interpreted. Everything, as I said, every language is having compiler, but our Java is having what? Interpreter. Our JVM acts as what? Our interpreter, which is converting our program into machine understandable code because of the JVM. JVM acts as an interpreter, which will convert byte code into machine understandable code. Okay, it will convert the machine byte code into the machine understandable code. That is what we tell it is what? Interpreted. We will discuss OOPS concepts in depth. What is object, class, inheritance, polymorphism. There are so many OOPS concepts that we will be discussing later. Okay. Now, these are the important features that is making Java as an important and prominent language and secured language. Okay, because it's the most secured which can work and develop the mostly internet, which will work the applications on internet. That is why it is the most secured. Now, how to work with it? We learned who developed Java and what is the purpose of it and what are the features of it. Some few important features. Now, how to work with the Java programming language? How to work with Java programming language. See now, if you wanted to play some game in your mobile, you wanted to play some game, or you wanted to watch some movie in some AHA or any, there are so many Netflix, so many are there. If you wanted to watch the movie, what you will do? AHA should be installed in your machine, in your mobile or TV or whatever it is. laptop or Netflix should be installed. Without installing, can you use it? Is it possible? No, right? In the same way, if you wanted to work with Java, all features of it should be available to you. So you have to install something on your machine so that you can utilize all these features, right? If you wanted to play a game called Candy Crush, you have to install it on your mobile. Otherwise, you cannot work on it, right? In the same way, to work with the Java programming language, you have to install JDK. What you have to install? JDK. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. We have latest versions like 21, 22, but here I'm teaching with JDK 17, which is compatible with the all next through advanced and frameworks. You will be configuring with many other libraries. So here I am installing JDK 17. If you want, you can install JDK 21 or whatever it is. Okay. So I'm working with what? JDK 17. So what does this JDK contain? It is containing the library which contains so many APIs. API stands for Application Program Interface. It provides you all the classes, interfaces, which are required for your program. What is interface? Don't worry, we'll discuss later. But what does this JDK provides us? JDK provides us all the libraries that are needed for your Java program. And this JDK will provide us the JVM also, Java Virtual Machine, and JRE, Java Runtime Environment. These are all provided by installing what? JDK, Java Development Kit, the environment required for us for running our Java programs. I said addition will be done, subtraction will be done, classes are there. I said public, private, protected. How public should work, how private should work. It is all defined in the library. I can ready-madely use it just like that. Because what if you declare anything as private, it should not be available for others. Like that, the definition is defined in the library. If you install this, it is enough. Okay, if you install the JDK, it is enough to work with the Java programs. Understand? So all of you, you can install the Java Development Kit for executing with the Java programs. Okay, so how to install the Java JDK? I will show you. See, you can go to the Google Chrome and here you can type JDK. Any version you want, you can download it. See, I said the now Java is with what? Oracle. So here I'm selecting Java SE 17 download. Here it is. When you are downloading for the first time, the Oracle organization will ask you to register. Because it's not like simply you're downloading from any website. It's a very big organization. So first time when you're downloading, it may ask you to what? Register. For me, it will download because I have already registered. You can choose the Java according to your operating system. Is it your operating system Linux? Then you can select Linux or Mac OS or Windows, whatever it is. Okay, anyone are there with other operating systems? You can please let me know. Otherwise, you can download installer. Can you see here? Windows 64-bit installer. You can download this. Click on this. It will be getting downloaded in your machine. Can you see all of you? You have to download Windows Export installer. Clear? I have the screenshots of how the download should be happening. I can share with you also later. So if you can do it parallelly now, or you can get the recording after the class. Through the recording also you can do it. Once you click on that, it will be getting downloaded. So once again, I'm repeating. See, you have to go to the Google and you have to type here JDK download, select anything here, and you can see for every operating system you have, you can select according to your operating system and then you can click on the download. Okay. I'm not clicking it because already it has been downloaded. I will show you how the file looks once you download it. You can go to the downloads folder in your machine and you can type here like JDK. Can you see here? Everyone, JDK 17.6 and all. You have to double click on that. Then when you click on yes, next and all, it will be installed on your machine. That's it. Understood? So since it is there, I'm not installing. If you click on yes, it will be going to the further step and it is all, it will be installed. I will again click cancel because it's already installed on my machine. Okay. I will be doing the cancel. For you, you need not do the cancel. You can just click on what? Next and all. It will by default install in C program files. Where it will install? C program files. See, once you download, you will be getting the JDK file like this. Just double click on that and click on S and click on what? Continue. It will not take too much time also. If the internet is good, it will install fast. Where it will install? In my computer, C drive, you will be having program files. In that you can see Java. Can you see? You get JDK and then what? JR. If you see like this, JDK you can open, you will see something called bin. Here you will be getting all the files that are required to work with what? Java program. Clear everyone? This is the process of downloading and installing. Once again, I will just repeat quickly the same process. You can go to the Google Chrome and you have to type the Java 17 download. And then once you click on the Java 17 or anything version, you will redirect here. But all will not directly download. You will be asking to register. Just a few steps. You give your Gmail ID, existing Gmail ID, and just follow the process. When you are first time downloading or configuring for the Gmail, it will ask you some registration, right? Anything, Flipkart, Amazon, or any website, it will ask you few steps of filling the form of registration. In the same way, it will ask you to provide your Gmail ID. Just you provide the Gmail and password, everything, you will be redirected to download. Once you have been downloaded, see, you have to select, if it is Windows, select this, or Mac OS, you can select for the Mac OS. Once you have downloaded, go to the downloads folder and then select the JDK and double click on that. And you keep on click on yes, next and all, it will get downloaded within few minutes. Once it is downloaded, you can check that. You can go to the My Computer C program files to check that. Program files, My Computer C program files, you can see what? Java JDK 70. Like this, you can do it. Clear everyone? And then bin. If it is coming like this, then it is what? Downloaded and installed. Clear everyone? Online students, is it clear? Aditya, Satish, Shrikant, Manohar, Sai, Sidhu, everyone? Okay. So once it is installed successfully, it will be available in C program files. Yes, fine. Now you have installed it. So the installation steps also I can just give you. JDK installation. Okay, I will give you the steps also so that you can later go through it. And once you have been installed, next to work with the program, you have set the path. What you have to do, you have to set the path. Then only your programs will work. You install in C drive. So set the path also at what? C drive only. Because you installed at C, right? If you change the path to D drive, then set the path also at D drive. Okay. Now, to work with Java programs, you have to compulsory set the path either temporarily or second one as permanently. You have to set the path what? Temporarily or permanently. If you set temporarily every time, today you worked with completely from morning till evening Java program, you worked on the project. Tomorrow, once you shut down and close, tomorrow you come back again, you have to set the path. That is temporary purpose. Permanent means what? You will be setting all for once. So till you uninstall Java, you can work with Java programs. So that is what you have setting up temporarily and permanently. First, we will see how to set the path temporarily. Okay. So now open the command prompt. You can go to the search and type CMD, all of you. Okay, what you have to do? You have to go to the search and type the command prompt CMD. And here in the command prompt, I think everyone can see the screen. Now you have to type a CD/. Then you will come to what? C drive, where we have the installed file. So we came to the C directory. Now, how to set the path means set path is equal to percentage path percentage semicolon. This is the syntax because we have to move to the place where we installed. Where we have installed in my computer, C program files, Java, JDK. This is the path, right? I am moving to that location. C program files, Java, JDK, and then bin. You open till here and you just select in the URL. Is it selected completely? Yes. Then right click there and say copy. You have to copy what? Completely this path. And come back to the command prompt and just paste it here. What you have to do? Paste it here. Then what will happen here? Press enter, the path will be set. If the Java is not installed, try to do the same command without installing Java, you will get the error. Okay. If you have installed and it is perfectly installed, then this command will work proper. So set path is equal to percentage path percentage semicolon, and this is the path. See, nowadays we have so many IDEs like Eclipse, NetBeans, IntelliJ. There is no need to path setting everything. Directly you can run it. I will also teach with Eclipse in further classes. But you have to know the basic, what is internally happening. I told it will be compiled and it is interpreted. I wanted to show you that steps also. If you know actually what is happening behind, it is easy to understand the concept. Okay, now set path is equal to. Now to just check whether the path is set properly or not, you have to just type the command. What is that? Java C. What is that? Java C. And just press enter. If you get like this, the version, everything, information like this, then the path is set properly. If the path is not set, then what you will get? Java C is unknown command. What you will get? Unknown command. If the path is set properly, then you will get like this. Now, what is the disadvantage of temporary path? If I'm closing this, again, I have to repeat the process of setting up path. Just this line. Clear? So if you have installed and successfully installed and set the path, no problem. It will be giving you like this all the message. That means what? The path is set perfect. There is no error in setting the path at all. Now you are ready to do the program of your Java. You're ready to do the program of Java. Is it clear, everyone? Online students, is it clear, everyone? How to download, install, and set the path temporarily. Yes, Sidhu, there are so many versions from JDK, like 6, 7, 8, 21, 22, like that. So many versions are there in the JDK. So, but in the latest versions, there might be some compatibility issues because they have released recently. They will be always making some modifications, some issues while configuring with others, some with the new features. So, it is best to use JDK 17. Okay. So, tomorrow's session, we will discuss about how to install permanently. Okay. How to install permanently, how to set the path permanently, not installing, how to set the path permanently. And we will see the first Java program, how to write it in the notepad and compile it. And also, I will teach you in the coming class, like how to work with Eclipse IDE also. Because nowadays, in every companies, you will be having the Eclipse or IntelliJ IDE only. So it is important to know about that also. But first, I will teach you how to set the path permanently, and I will teach you how to work with first Java program, how to write the Java program, how to compile it, and how to run it. I will step by step explain about the coding also. Why we are writing each and every word in the program, I will be explaining. Because basic should be strong. Okay? Clear, everyone? Online students?
Ma'am, found out, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, what is the difference between Java and JavaScript?
Java and
JavaScript.
JavaScript, you are telling?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Java is a object-oriented programming language. JavaScript is a scripting language. It's JavaScript is not object-oriented. Using JavaScript, you can do just the validation. Like you can include few programming features of any basic concepts like conditional looping statements, but it is not object oriented. It cannot help you in developing, like connecting to the database or something. Mainly JavaScript, it is used for validating your front end application like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Like if you're typing ID, name, and password, without clicking the password, if you click the submit button, you get a alert message, right? Like you have to enter. And when you first time register with any application, there will be a rule for entering the password. Like password should be 6 characters, 7 characters. It should contain a number. It should contain a special character. Like that, you will have rules, right? These all can be done with what? JavaScript. JavaScript is not a object oriented. It's a scripting language which helps in validation. Java is purely object oriented and also platform independent language. Clear?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So, any more questions? So, everyone understood today's session, or do you have any questions? If you have any questions regarding yesterday's or today's session, you can just message or ask me. And one second, I will also share the yesterday's number. I think everyone have yesterday's number, but anyone, if you have joined today for the first time, I will share the mobile number. You can just give a message to that number that you have attended the demo session. 8978 345 I have sent in the chat box. All of you see here. 8978 345 That is a mobile number. All of you send so that you will get the link of today's recording. You can go through that while you are downloading and installing your JDK file. Clear? Okay, all of you please attend tomorrow's session also by 9:15 without fail. So we will see the permanent path setup, and also we will see how to work with the first Java program, how to compile and run it. Okay. Still, if anyone is having any questions, you can please wait and ask. Others can leave the session and join tomorrow at same time 9:15. Both online and offline.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in JavaScript, the language already scripted or not, ma'am?
JavaScript is
JavaScript లో ఆల్రెడీ లాంగ్వేజ్ స్క్రిప్ట్ అని ఉంటుందా మేడం?
ఆల్రెడీ స్క్రిప్ట్. సారీ అండి, అర్థం కాలేదు.
ఇప్పుడు మీరు జావా చెప్పారు కదా మ్యామ్,
ఉమ్,
పాత పర్మనెంట్లీ పాత చెప్పారు కదా, బట్
ఉమ్.
ఇన్ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ ఆల్రెడీ లాంగ్వేజ్ స్క్రిప్ట్ లో ఉంటుందా, లేకపోతే ఇందాక మీరు వాలిడేషన్ అన్నారు కదా?
మనం జావాకైతే ఇట్లా లైబ్రరీ యూస్ చేసి ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసితేనే వర్క్ అవుతుంది, లేకపోతే వర్క్ అవ్వదు. కానీ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ కి అలా అవసరం లేదు. అది ఓన్లీ వ్యాలిడేషన్ కి యూస్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి అది బ్రౌజర్ కంపాటబిలిటీ ఉంటుంది. సో బ్రౌజర్ లో ఆల్రెడీ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ రన్ అవ్వడానికి కంపాటబుల్ గా సెట్ అయి ఉంటుంది. సో జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ వర్క్ అవ్వడానికి హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ కానీ సిఎస్ఎస్ కానీ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ కానీ మనం ఎడిషనల్ గా ఏమీ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయక్కర్లేదు. మన కంప్యూటర్ లో ఉన్న నోట్ ప్యాడ్ బ్రౌజరు చాలు. నోట్ ప్యాడ్ వర్క్ అవ్వాలంటే మనకి ఇంటర్నెట్ కావాలా చెప్పండి? అవసరం లేదు కదా. అది ఒక అప్లికేషనే, కానీ ఏంటి, విచ్ ఇస్ ఆల్రెడీ ఇన్స్టాల్డ్ ఆన్ యువర్ కంప్యూటర్. సో దానికోసం మనకి ఇంటర్నెట్ అవసరం లేదు. సో హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ సిఎస్ఎస్ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ ఈ మూడిటికి కూడా మనకి ఎడిషనల్ గా ఏది ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయక్కర్లేదు జావాకి లాగా. జస్ట్ నోట్ ప్యాడ్ లో ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసి దాన్ని డబుల్ క్లిక్ చేస్తే బ్రౌజర్ తో రన్ అవుతుంది. అంటే ఆ స్క్రిప్ట్ కానీ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ ఏదైతే రన్ అవ్వాలో అది బ్రౌజర్ లో డిఫైన్ అయిపోయి ఉంటుంది, బ్రౌజర్ కి కంపాటబుల్ అయిపోయి ఉంటుంది. ఏ బ్రౌజర్ తో అయినా, మేబీ గూగుల్ క్రోమ్ అవ్వచ్చు, ఇంటర్నెట్ అవ్వచ్చు, మొజిల్లా అవ్వచ్చు. కొన్ని హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ సిఎస్ఎస్ కమాండ్స్ మాత్రం కొన్ని బ్రౌజర్స్ లో సరిగ్గా వర్క్ అవ్వవు. అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్, ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ కమాండ్స్ ఆఫ్ హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ సిఎస్ఎస్ జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ విల్ వర్క్ ఇన్ ఎనీ బ్రౌజర్. దానికోసం సపరేట్ ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ అవసరం లేదు. సో స్క్రిప్ట్ ఎలా వర్క్ అవ్వాలి అనేది బ్రౌజర్ కి ఆల్రెడీ డిఫైన్ అయి ఉంటది అనమాట.
అంటే ఆల్రెడీ నేమ్ లో ఉంది మేడం జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ అనేది. స్క్రిప్ట్ అంటే మన డైలీ లైఫ్ లో ముందే రాసి పెట్టుకుంటారు కదా. మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ స్క్రిప్ట్ అనేది, స్క్రిప్ట్ అంటేనే మనం రాసి పెట్టుకున్నాం దాన్ని. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం.
అర్థమైందండి మీకు ఇప్పుడు క్వశ్చన్?
అర్థమైంది మేడం, అర్థమైంది. అంటే నేను ఏమన్నాను అంటే, ఇప్పుడు మీరు జావా గురించి చెప్పారు కదా, బట్ అంటే మనం ముందు నేర్చుకున్నాం కానీ అంటే జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ లో నేను నా డౌట్ ఏంటంటే ఆల్రెడీ లాంగ్వేజ్ స్క్రిప్ట్ అయి ఉంటుంది అనేసి అడిగాను మేడం. అంతే,
ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్న స్క్రిప్టెడ్ అయి ఉన్న దాన్ని మనం యూస్ చేస్తాం అంతే.
అంటే అందులో అంటే నేమ్ లో కూడా ఉంది కదా జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ అని. స్క్రిప్ట్ మీనింగ్ వచ్చేసి మనం ముందే రెడీ చేసి పెట్టుకున్నాం కదా.
ఎస్ ఎస్ ఎస్.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్.
యా యా, ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ, థ్యాంక్ యూ. Okay, still any more questions? Sidhu, Aditya, లీలావతి.
మ్యామ్ ఈజ్ హార్డ్ టు లెర్న్ జావా ఫుల్ స్టాక్ మ్యామ్.
సారీ ఏంటండి?
ఈజ్ హార్డ్ టు లెర్న్ జావా ఫుల్ స్టాక్.
ఏం కాదండి, అస్సలు కష్టమేమీ కాదు. ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఏంటంటే మీరు 100% ఎఫర్ట్ పెట్టాలి. నేను చెప్పినట్టు మేము ఇచ్చిన అసైన్మెంట్స్ అండ్ మాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్, మాక్ టెస్ట్ గనక మీరు 100% చేస్తే గనక అస్సలు టఫ్ కాదు. ఈ నేమ్ ఫీచర్స్ లోనే ఇట్స్ ఈజీ. యాక్చువల్లీ మనకు అన్ని బై డిఫాల్ట్ వచ్చేస్తున్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఎక్లిప్స్, నెట్ బీన్స్ లాంటి ఐడిస్ యూజ్ చేసామంటే మన కోడింగ్ 50% తగ్గిపోతుంది. ఇన్ రియల్ టైమ్ సినారియోలో కూడా ఎవరు నోట్ ప్యాడ్ తో రాయరు. కానీ ఏంటంటే అసలు ఏదైనా ఇష్యూ వచ్చినప్పుడు ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎలా రన్ అవుతుంది, బైట్ కోడ్ ఎలా జనరేట్ అవుతుంది, దాని ఇంటర్ప్రెటర్ ఎలా మెషిన్ కి అర్థమయ్యేలా కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తుంది, ఇవన్నీ మీకు తెలియాలి. కాబట్టి ఫస్ట్ నేను 1-2 days నోట్ ప్యాడ్, 1 day జస్ట్ నోట్ ప్యాడ్ తో ఎలా చేయాలని చూపిస్తాను. ఎందుకంటే ఆ బేసిక్ థింగ్ తెలియపోతే మీరు డైరెక్ట్ గా రన్ చేసేస్తుంటే అసలు ఇంటర్నల్ గా ఏం జరుగుతుంది యాజ్ ఏ ఫ్రెషర్ మీకు క్వశ్చన్ అడిగినప్పుడు మీరు ఆన్సర్ చేయలేరు. సో అందుకని ఫస్ట్ అది చెప్తాను. తర్వాత ఎక్లిప్స్ లో చేసేటప్పుడు మనకి ఆ స్ట్రక్చర్ అంతా వచ్చేస్తుంది, మనం జస్ట్ లాజిక్ రాస్తే చాలు. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ వెరీ ఈజీ, అస్సలు టఫ్ కాదండి. ఫుల్ స్టాక్ నేర్చుకోవడం టఫ్ కాదు. ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో దాని నాలెడ్జ్ దాన్ని ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసి అప్లికేషన్ చేయడానికి కూడా టఫ్ కాదు, ఎప్పుడు మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే. ఏదైనా ఈ లాంగ్వేజ్ అనే కాదు, మీ సి అయినా జావా అయినా ఇంకే లాంగ్వేజ్ తీసుకున్నా కానీ మీరు మీ సైడ్ నుంచి ఎఫర్ట్ పెట్టి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే గనక మీకు టఫ్ అవ్వదు. జస్ట్ విని నేను చెప్పిన ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ వరకు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి వదిలేస్తే కొంచెం కష్టం అవుతుంది. అసైన్మెంట్స్ చేయాలి, టాస్క్లు చేయాలి, మాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్, ఎంసీక్యూస్ రాయాలి. ఓకే, అప్పుడు మీకు డెఫినెట్ గా మీరు క్రాక్ చేయగలుగుతారు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్.
యా, ఓకే,
థ్యాంక్ యూ లాట్ మ్యామ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. Okay, then everyone will continue tomorrow.